I got that juice. New AP. She got that juice. She got that squeeze. She got that wet.
Hey loves, hey YouTube, hey everybody, welcome back to my channel. So it's your girl Brea Alexis and I'm back with another video. So first of all, let me make a disclaimer. Well, this is not technically a disclaimer, but y'all see my makeup is really dramatic today. I was really just playing in my makeup and I was just practicing and stuff. So yeah, if y'all are caught off guard, just don't pay attention to that because that is not the topic of the video today. Today we're going to be talking about school. And yes, I know school is just so depressing, but it's okay because I'm going to be talking to y'all and I'm going to be giving y'all advice. So hopefully, you know, y'all can take this advice because I have a lot to tell y'all. Hold on, guys. It's so hot. Earlier, I was like, let me make a makeup tutorial, another summer one. You know, I was just thinking of like different things, different videos I can make. And I went outside today. As soon as I got outside and the sun hit me, it's too hot for makeup. Let's just go ahead and get into the video. So basically, this video, as you guys can tell about the title, is going to be about your junior year. Well, basically my junior year. And I'm going to be telling you guys like what to get ready for, some advice, and yeah, I put some things down in my notes that I wanted to cover. This video is not going to be that long because honestly I'm going to make another video later on just all about like high school. So if y'all want to see another like high school video like later on, just advice about high school in general, let me know. But today's just gonna be about my junior year because I'm about to be a senior, y'all. Can we just applaud the fact that school is over? Like, oh my gosh, I just feel like this year, it went by fast, but like honestly at the same time, I was just ready to get out of there. Okay guys, but let's get in to the talk. First of all, we're going to talk about grades. Now, I'm not even about to sit up here and act like your mama or, you know, your teacher, whatever. I know everybody, like, tells you, make sure you have good grades. And I know, like, y'all get tired of hearing that. But when I tell you guys to learn from, like somebody else, like sometimes when you hear an adult say it, it just like doesn't click in your head. But I learn things, like honestly I learn things the hard way all the time. So grades were one thing that I had to learn like on my own. So of course, you know, my mom always told me to make sure my grades were good, but junior year is like really like it's a grade where colleges are going to be looking at your report cards and stuff like that. So you want to make sure your grades are on point. My freshman year, like I can tell y'all, that's why I said like I'm gonna make another video because my grades like my freshman year and my sophomore year were a lot worse than my junior year. In my junior year, I brought them up like a little bit more, but I still wish that I could have done better. You know, I wish I could have reached like all A's all year. Just make sure you're not getting F's and stuff like that. So yeah, just make sure you keep your grades up. Another thing is, which like brings me to my next topic, is classes. So a lot of people think that colleges just look at like what classes and stuff you take. If you know that you cannot handle a hard class, don't even put yourself in the class, because at the end of the day, what's important is your grade in that class and not the class you're taking. And I actually learned that from older people, you know, people that have been to college and all that. So like your junior year, like don't make it all about taking hard classes just so you can get credit and stuff like that. Like just make sure that you manage your classes to where you can succeed and not set yourself up for failure. That's one thing that I'm happy that I did. You know, instead of just focusing like on what classes I took, I just focused on managing the grades in the classes that I could handle, if that makes sense. So that's all I really have to say as far as classes. Next thing is tests and stuff like that. So I'm talking about the SAT and the ACT tests. For most colleges, you have to take SAT and ACT. For most colleges, you have to take either the SAT or the ACT. And it's a good idea to take both, obviously. One thing that you do want to do your junior year is take those tests, whether it be the practice or the real one. Make sure you do it, because you don't want to be in for a rude awakening like when it's time to take the real test. And another thing that you want to do is something that I learned from experience that I did not do. I didn't study at all. Like, I took the test, but I didn't even study. I just took it. Like, I don't think I took it as seriously as I should have. And that's another thing that you really want to make sure that you do. Don't just not take the test serious, because it's a big deal in like getting into college. Make sure you take more than one practice test. I did that, but like I said, I didn't study. Do whatever you gotta do, so that you're not like just in shock like when it's time to take the actual test. Okay guys, so next I want to talk about like friends and all that stuff. One thing that I realized this year was it is very important to learn to stand on your own 2 feet and be independent. And I'm gonna explain what I mean by that if you don't know. I used to be the type of person going into high school. I used to be the type of person that will always be like with my friends and stuff like that. I mean, I still am with my friends, but at the end of the day, like, I used to always be with my friends. The higher you get in grades and like the older you get, the more you mature. And there's gonna be some times, and I experienced this in junior year, that's why I'm telling you guys in this video. It could happen in your sophomore year, but people are going to change, people are going to switch up, and it's not a bad thing, because I just feel like everybody matures and, you know, just moves on, outgrows people. But you don't ever want to wait on somebody to like get things done, if that makes sense. Don't limit yourself from doing something because you're waiting on a friend to do it with you, or like you don't want to do it alone. Like, be independent. I can't stress that enough. Like, that is one thing that I learned so much in high school. I really had to learn that the hard way this year. And yeah, so that's just another thing that I learned, and that's just a good thing to learn, because like you want to be like, when you get older, like you want to be able to say like, okay, I don't need nobody to baby me or like hold my hand. Like, you want to be able to get stuff done by yourself. So that is one thing that I am proud that I learned. Nobody really like told me that. I just like kind of like caught on to it. Like, just one thing I'm gonna say is that in your junior year, or maybe not in your junior year, but as you get like into like 10th grade, 11th grade, like as you get into higher grade levels, you're not gonna be with the same friends. Like, it's okay. Just don't expect to have the same friends in your junior year that you had your freshman year, because people mature the higher the grade goes, and at the end of the day, like, it is what it is. Just gotta deal with it. So yeah, don't expect, and I'm not saying this in like a bad way, like, oh, you're not gonna have like friends, oh, you're not gonna have this or that. Like, just be prepared to like be on your own. Like, there may be times where like you just don't have friends. Like, at the end of the day, go to school, focus, and do what you got to do, and prepare for your future, because school is not all about who you hang with. School is not all about friends. It's really just preparing for the future, getting your education in, and yeah. I sound like a preacher right now and I sound like a parent, but I promise you guys, like, this is not just like talking. Like, I genuinely like have advice, and I like really like, I learned things, and I want to tell you guys. The next thing that I want to talk about is like being involved and stuff like that. Get involved in school. Like, I can't even like say like talk too much about this, because I'm not super duper involved. I wasn't super duper involved. I was involved enough. And like, honestly, like when you go home and you have nothing to do after school, it's like, okay, I'm happy school is over, but it's like, you know, I wish I was like not sitting here bored. Like, when I tell y'all, like, practice and stuff was tiring, but when I got home and I was bored, it made me like realize like how much I actually appreciate doing something in school. If you don't want to do a sport, do a club, do something. Yeah, like I said, I'm not super duper involved, but I wish I was involved more. So yeah. The last tip I want to throw out there is you're going to be stressed. Like junior year, I don't know why, but it was like the most stressful year. My junior year was definitely stressful. So all I'm gonna say, I'm gonna close this talk out, and I'm gonna tell y'all are gonna be stressed. And yeah, so just don't expect things to go smooth and perfect, because it's not. And at the end of the day, think positive. Like, I wish I would have spent more time and energy thinking positive than stressing about everything. You don't want to make that mistake, because at the end of the day, you only get one time to be a junior, and when it's over, you're gonna wish that you could go back. So don't spend too much time stressing. Remember to stay positive and focus. So guys, that completes my video for today. I hope you guys found this helpful. Honestly, I really hope that I helped somebody through this video. And yeah, if you guys have any other questions that you guys want me to answer about this video, or about like your freshman year, anything, like just comment below. Anything else you want to know, or anything else you want me to make a video about. It's time to party now. School is over, okay? But seriously guys, I'm so happy school is over. But yeah guys, so yeah, so I hope you guys enjoyed my video, my little advice talk video. And yeah, so if you guys find this helpful, give it a like, give it a thumbs up, subscribe. Y'all know what to do. And I will see you guys in my next video. Bye loves.
I think I'm ready to jump out the window.